Every 3 or 4 minutes, a new truck emerges on the horizon, a 9-metre-high monster, on its way from the Benovici coal mine in Bosnia. These people don't have a job in the mine, but they survive thanks to this truck. 300 or 400 people, day and night, sort the waste dumped from the mine.
It's dumped here. There's coal mixed in with the waste, and we look for it and collect it.
Esed is 28 and has worked here since his early teens. Every day he picks up around 10 or 20 bags weighing between 500 kilograms and 1 ton.
If you don't run, you won't get anything, as there are so many of us. We rush forward and almost fight, because otherwise I wouldn't even pick up a couple of bags a day, and I would not be able to earn 5, even 10 euros per day. In between the trucks, we diggers carry the bags to the van to sell them.
Between 2005 and 2006, Esed left for France to get away from this life. The work is dangerous, especially for women, the oldest of whom is 70.
Sometimes there are accidents. A few years ago, a woman was crushed by a truck. Occasionally, a stone falls on your leg. That happened to me, but it doesn't matter. We continue.
Like other European countries do, the French government has encouraged Esed to return voluntarily. He received financial assistance of 6,500 euros to set up a micro-enterprise here. He bought a trailer to transport and sell the coal. They sell it on to middlemen or the inhabitants of the refugee village where he lives. He earns around 300 euros a month.
No one reacts if something happens to you. You do this at your own risk. We are illegals here. We have to fight to live. I have to feed my wife and 2 little girls. I don't have a job. This is the only one I have.
"15 years after the end of the war in Bosnia, the country is struggling to emerge from the economic slump. 1 household in 5 lives below the poverty line.
Exiles sending back money help Bosnia survive. It represents 20% of GDP. Almost 1.5 million Bosnians live abroad from a country of less than 4 million.
Last September, Nadira chose to leave the Paris region and return to live in Sarajevo with her French husband and her children. Nadira had fled the war in 1993 when she was 22.
I was torn away from Bosnia. I want to create a link, a bridge between Bosnia, which is my home country, and France, my country of adoption.
The bridge is this work. In 2007, cashing in on the popularity for natural goods, Nadira launched a clothing brand for children. Quand j'étais grand mixes the traditional and the modern and is a hit as far away as Japan. The clothes are made throughout Bosnia by over 400 women. This morning, Nadira is collecting work from her knitters, Cevcheta, Beguia and Esma.
The first contact I had with these women was when my son was born, and I felt for him an emotion I didn't know I had in me. So because of that, I really felt for these women. And I'm told that's really hard to live with. There are many who've lost their husband, their son.
These women are continuing century-old skills and earn around 300 euros a month. It's not just about the money.
This work does allow them not only to make a living, it's also a kind of therapy. It takes them away from their daily problems, which weigh heavily on them.
The cost of living in Bosnia-Herzegovina is the highest in the region. The average monthly overall bill for a family of 4 is €900, while the average salary is €400.
Unlike Nadira, 2 out of 3 young Bosnians want to leave a country which they say offers no future. Here, unemployment approaches 30%. Among young people, almost 1 in 2 is jobless.
So to Tuzla, Bosnia's 3rd largest city, where we meet 25-year-old Mira. In addition to her MA in economics, she speaks 5 languages. For 8 months now, she has been looking for work, and it's not necessarily her CV which can clinch her a job.
Unfortunately, the phrase "to buy work" has become common among us. In our society, we hear frequently that you have to pay for a job or an internship, especially if it's in public administration. There's talk of prices between 7,500 and 12,500 euros.
Corruption is widespread. Bosnia is 91st in the world rankings. It is a barrier for foreign investment. In the civil service, job vacancies are shared between the 3 nationalities. Positive discrimination has its limits because it doesn't give priority to qualifications. In the Republic of Srpska, Muslims have virtually no chance of getting a job in administration. But having said that, the main obstacle is the political situation, with a tripartite presidency which rotates every 8 months.
Politicians are too often preoccupied with their own individual interests. Today we have big problems in all the economic sectors, in all areas. We have a bureaucracy which is too heavy, and we have neither the sufficient capacity to create jobs nor the education system which gives young people qualifications. So we must start thinking about the real problems and concerns in life. What do you do for a living? Do you have a job or not? Rather than being obsessed with inter-ethnic, inter-religious differences.
All I know is that I do not want to leave this country.
We hope that tomorrow's world will be more human and easier to live in than what we experienced in the past and what we have today.
Why do I want to fight? For humanity.
I cannot see any future if there is no political change.